guys, I will be here to explain literary theories of English literature. Literary theories are nothing but only ways of judging a literary work with some sort of different perspectives. Nowadays, UGC NET has included so many questions from criticism, and I don't think so many books are available in market or websites uh, to learn. So it's not a difficult, it's just a matter of understanding if you start going through. I will be trying to explain this literary criticism, all of them, starting from the first to the last, in an easy understanding manner. Okay, so first I will try to talk about the new criticism, starting from the new criticism that started in around almost 1920. Okay, let's talk about the main features of literary criticism's first part, that is new criticism. New criticism was included so much new features that changed the way of looking at literary works. Like first one was close reading, that was very much important for that. And then literary work was taken as an autonomous text, means it was almost complete in itself. No social, biological, political contexts were included for the study. Organic unity of structure and verbal meanings, that is the text was taken as an unity of structure and meaning. You cannot differentiate between the two. Form as self-contained, self-sufficient, and the emphasis was given on language and structure of work. Now talking about the major concepts. Okay, the paradox, irony, multiple meanings you can see here, structure and texture, ambiguity, tension, affective and intentional fallacy, heresy of paraphrase, interrelations. All of these I will be covering according to their authors. Okay, in the later videos, because every author gave a different concepts, and I will also be trying to explain the concept in very detailed manner so that you all can understand it very easily. Okay, now let's talk about the tools that were used in this new criticism. The figures of speech, symbols, imagery, word arrangements, ways of acting and reacting of words and meanings, emotional, symbolic, associative significance. Formal elements as word, theme, metaphor, rhyme, meter, etc. were studied in detail. Okay, let's talk about what were the exclusions that were done. The critics completely excluded reader response. You know very well, reader response means the effect that reader has on while reading the text. And author's intentions. What was author's intentions while he was writing the book? Okay, and historical values, cultural values, moralistic approach, these were totally discarded in new criticism. Okay, let's talk about the first proponent of new criticism and the major proponent of new criticism, John Crowe Ransom. Please remember this name. This is very much important for new criticism. He was he was one of the lecturer of US Kenyan colleges and Kenyan Review editor. He has also worked as an officer in World War I. In 1922, they found a group called Fugitive, group of 16 writers in South US. Okay, the journal was also named Fugitive. Okay, these are the questions that are very important and can be asked in UGC NET. It was mainly from South US, South American, and they were mainly focused on South rural essence of the American culture. Okay, then he joined another group that was South Agrarians. It was a group of 12 writers, and the journal was named I Will Take My Stand. Please remember, the journal's name was I Will Take My Stand. Okay, their focus was on formal poetry, traditional prosody, and concrete imagery. Okay, he was also the who first mentioned the name New Criticism in his book New Criticism. Okay, let's talk about some of his famous essays of John Crow Ransom. Okay, the first one is Restructured but Regenerate. In this essay, Mr. Ransom talked about, okay, one thing I want to mention, if you are having trouble in remembering the names of English authors, especially British authors, please try to remember their surnames. Okay, it's very easy to remember the author's identity with their surnames. I always used to do that. Okay, so Ransom's first essay that we will talk about is Restructured but Regenerate. In this essay, he talks about industrialism is dehumanizing, should be rejected for good agrarian model. Okay, he totally discards industrialism and its progressive thoughts. Okay, the second one is Criticism Inc. Incorporation. That is very much important. In this essay, he talks about criticism that must be more scientific, precise, and systematic. It should not be influenced by moral studies, reader response, or historical perspective. He also said that poems should be regarded as an aesthetic object. You know, everyone aesthetic something very much like divine. The world's body. The poet's concern is bodiness of the world. A scientist concerns skeleton. Science has no texture, only structure. Okay. Okay, now coming to the his concept of structure and texture, and I remember very well that this question was asked in UGC NET that I had given previously in almost year 2017, I guess. Okay, I had cleared UGC NET 3 times and recently with 61.3%. So at that time when I was giving about this question, I was really confused. Okay, but you know, all this is about understanding. Once you understand the concept, nothing is impossible to understand. Okay, so now I'm talking about structure and texture. That is very much important concept of John Crow Ransom. Texture is quality of expression at one point of time, enriched by metaphors. It is local variety of figures, thickness of thing, details and devices. And he talks about when structure it is paraphrasable argument, means that which you can arrange in a very small proportion. Arrangement of parts, plan, design, story, object and situation. These are the differences between structure and texture. Only one thing he also mentions, that only poet, philosopher or professor can criticize poetry. Poem is loose logical structure with irrelevant local texture. Okay, I will be talking about some of the famous works of Mr. John Crow Ransom. God Without Thunder, The World's Body, New Criticism, Criticism as Pure Speculation, Chills and Fevers, Grace After Meat. These last two are his poetry collections that were very much received very well. Okay. If you like or you don't like, if you try to understand, these are only for, this video is only for your beneficial purpose. Okay, so I am not very much sure. Thank you for watching, and thank you for trying.